So you know how you watch movies and then an antagonist has killed like 500 people and then is finally apprehended and then they say, oh, he has a personality disorder. On today's episode of psychwithoyin, we'll be talking about personality disorders. So what is personality disorder? You know how much of what we consider right is predetermined by our culture. So for you to say somebody has a personality disorder, their behavior must be culturally unacceptable. It must have started early on in their lives. It must affect how they socially relate to other people. So there are three main categories of personality disorder. There is the odd eccentric personality disorders, then there is dramatic and erratic, then there is fearful and anxious personality disorders. So on today's episode, we're talking about odd eccentric personality disorders. And under this category, there's paranoid, there's schizotypal, and there's schizoid. So for you to say somebody has a paranoid personality disorder, let's take for example our case study is Angela. Yeah, Angela is very secretive. Like, if you were to ask her something that somebody would just randomly say, she would not say it. Then she's overly suspicious. If two people are having a discussion, she would think they are definitely talking about her. And if she gets into an argument with somebody, she's more likely to sue. So that's paranoid personality disorder. So there's schizotypal personality disorder. If you've seen Friends, we know the character Phoebe. I think she probably has a kind of schizotypal personality disorder. These people, they hear voices and they see things. Their sense of perception is distorted, and then they dress in a very odd way. And when you're having conversations and they chip in, their contribution is usually odd. So that's schizotypal personality disorder. Then there's schizoid. If you've seen Dexter, he probably has schizoid personality disorder because he likes to be alone and he struggles with relationships, like sexual relationships or even being friends. So he's uninterested in having a girlfriend or a boyfriend. They also do not really care about praises or criticism. So if they've done something excellently well and you shower praise for them, and if they've done something very terribly and then you criticize them, it's still the same reaction. So I hope you've learned a thing or two about personality disorders. And on the next episode, we'll be talking about erratic or dramatic personality disorders. Thank you for watching. Bye.